Welcome to my new video. It's about the new construction. So in this video, we are going to talk about what is the difference of getting the new construction and what things you will get or what you won't get in the new construction. So stay tuned. We are going to start right now. What's up guys, welcome to my channel again. This is Komal Acharya. I'm a local real estate agent in the Florida area. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe because I make tons of interesting videos about the Florida and I make you visit through my camera eyes and show you around the neighborhoods and the city beauties of the Florida. I'm in the new construction site. So this is right now still under construction and this is actually located in Cascada community. So let's talk about more in deeper, like when you buy a new construction, what things you get it more different than you are buying something in a resale. So in new construction, of course, you got to choose the lot so that if you want the view or you don't want the view, you want to save some money in the view, then you can definitely choose it. Because that's like a lot pricing is completely different than the house price. So if you're choosing the big lot where there is a huge view, that's called the premium lot, that's like more ranges from $75,000 to going up to like $150,000. And if you're buying, not too large view, like a small canal view, then it would be like a $15,000 to going up to like a $60,000, which is not bad. So that's one of the major difference you will see when you are buying something in a new construction. In new construction, you get to have the great features because by code with the city, there are a lot of things comes in upgrades already. So for example, having the GFCI wherever it's needed, having the impact windows and the doors, that's like by default, you will get it if you're buying in new constructions. And also like some features like having the cords, having the good cabinets, like of course there are upgrades levels, which I'm going to talk about in the next point. So you got to choose the materials which is already provided by the builder from day first. So you have some choice you can make still if you're buying in a new construction. My number 3 points I want to kind of highlight is in a new construction, basically, it depends on where it is, okay? So when I mentioned earlier, where you can choose the materials, this is not always the case, but majority of the case. Because let's say if something is already built, where the builder has already chosen their upgrades, then you don't get to choose. For example, this one is under construction and this has been chosen by the client already. And they started building from the lot. So in this case, they can still pick up the kitchen. This is the kitchen site and they're still working on basically, as you see, and they can choose the kitchen cabinets, they can choose the countertop, what they want to have. But again, the layout, you cannot change. So for example, this is the countertop area. This is like L shape. And this is what you would get. If you want to have the big island, then you have to choose some other plan. So this brings me to my next point. The layout plans. The layout plans, you have a limited choice to choose from because every new construction has almost like 5 to 6 plans mostly. And they do have a different kind of collections. For example, in a Cascada where I am right now, they have a estate collection and presidential collection. So it depends on the prices. They have it divided between two. So in this case, you can choose like if you want to buy a bigger house where more square foot, then definitely you have to choose from the presidential collection. Let's say for the layouts in a sense of having the living room or the, where you want to have the kitchen or if you want to have a Florida room or not. So those kind of things are already set. Again, in a resale also, you get to choose from where you are getting it. The same way in a new construction too. But I would say this is a little positive in a way that you have you have some vision already and you can, if you know one particular plan, you can put that plan on the land and you can make it your own. But you cannot choose the sites, like you cannot choose the location of those living rooms. Some builders do give a choice of converting, for example, garage into the room or the loft area into the room, or if you want, instead of having half bathroom and you want the full bathroom, that's something you can do beforehand. So you do get this kind of choices, but not changing the layouts. Excuse the noise where I am because it's a new construction site. So this particular model, they did converted the garage space into the room. So if you check out, they have a, already builder is working on giving them 1 bedroom and the bathroom here. Culture of the new construction communities I've seen, it's more family friendly because there are like more young families you will find here. And since everybody's new, right? So they make the good connections. They're willing to make a good connection to each other instead of just going in a resale communities where they have been living there since a couple of years. They already made their, their roots there. So they don't have too much willingness to mingle to each other. So the culture in new construction is definitely different, and it's more warm, I feel, and welcoming. They do a lot of even kiddie parties, or with the kids, they do like a Thanksgivings or Halloweens, like together parties, or even the community itself, like associations. They also do tons of activities with those kids and make them engage. So that's like a fun factor for the new construction community. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and if you want to have any suggestions of like if any neighborhood you want to see around, or if you want any opinions on buying a house here or real estate, any of the information you want to have, then comment me below, or you can contact me through my text or the email. And now I will see you in my next video.